Well, first of all, I got to say, going after Brian, I was talking to Tracy, who I work with over there, and I was like, man, that's the guy that I do not want to have to go after. Geez. He was talking about, rescuing people in Serbia and come back from Italy. I was like, I was on a, plane in business class the other day, coming back from Italy. I think it's the best I have. So Pat told me I have 2.5 minutes, so I'm going to stop the clock. First, I want to recognize my parents, who you saw there, if they stand up, Mike and Susan Hodgins. My goal here for the next 2.5 minutes, and Pat, you can start the clock, is to make my mother cry, or as my wife said, that's a very low bar. So I got to tell you, this is a very special place. It was really one of those things where I never really thought I'd have a chance to come here. You watched, Double Dare, how many shows from the 80s, and this was the grand prize to go to space camp. I never thought it was something that was going to happen to me. So, I remember coming down 565 here, and you see the Pathfinder, and it was unreal to see something like that. It was just something I never thought I would see. I mean, you grow up, this is just something so amazing. Anyway, so. It was just such an indelible, I guess you could say, mark on me in a couple ways. Is one, everybody wants to be the astronaut. I remember the first time it was, okay, you're in mission control. And I was like, you saw some of the video up there. And it was amazing, 13 years later, to actually be walking into mission control for the STS-115 launch and be sitting at the exact same position. Mind-blowing. And this really taught me all the different parts and really the whole team. And then working in mission control kind of taught me that the astronauts were really just monkeys in a tin can, and really all the work was done on the ground. Sorry, my apologies. But no, just what a phenomenal experience. And the reason I wanted to recognize my parents is, this really isn't about me. It's nice to be recognized, but the reason it's nice to be recognized is that my parents put, their faith in me, put obviously a tremendous amount of resources and support into my growth, and this is really the recognition of delivering on that support, on that faith. So thank you, really appreciate it. And before Pat starts sending music, just know I will start singing for whatever you put on. But also a big thank you, Pat, Diana, Robin, everybody down here in Huntsville. Who knew when I was 13 years old that I'd be spending so much time here in my career. It's just a wonderful community. There's really no place like it in our industry in space, and it really is a community. I appreciate even though I'm a carpetbagger from Michigan, though I do live south of the Mason-Dixon line now, I appreciate the welcoming nature just of this place. Space Camp's a wonderful place. I really hope my daughter would have an opportunity or would want to come. Unfortunately, she's into medicine and doctors. Still a STEM field, but maybe one day. But no, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you again to my parents. Was I successful? Good. Thank you.